Holy shit, guys. We have a recurring sponsor. Raw liver. Thanks to those cows. Thanks to that funny guy who make this. Thanks, dude. You are the real G. That dude was all about the sausages. He didn't understand me buying liver, heart. Even the cheek muscles. I asked him, have you ever tasted the cheek muscles? And he was like, no. He was all about sausages. He wanted to talk about sausages all the time. Anyway, yesterday, all about raw milk. We still got raw milk. Let's talk about the bad boy of nutrition. The most nutritious food in the world. The real superfood. Raw liver of an animal. It's a bit complicated topic. The first thing you have to know about raw liver is the quality matters even more than with muscle meats or like eggs or other animal products. The organs and especially the liver, it's very important to get healthy animals because the animals store their toxicity they gather if they live toxic lives that many animals do, unnatural lives. They get feed bunch of bullshit and toxicity. It gathers in the liver and the other organs as well as the bone marrow and bones. So you have to make sure the animals are healthy. Now the best way is to do what I did yesterday. Go to the farm. See the animals, talk to the farmer. This guy was talking me like 5 minutes about how well they treat their animals. And he was telling all the things they have to do to keep the animals conditions good. And I saw the pastures. They have plenty of space, plenty of new grass to eat. They move the animals around. And they get to go outside even in the winter. So that's the first thing you have to, or that's the best thing you can do, actually see. And you can taste the quality difference in the liver. That's the second thing. If you cannot do that, you have to take a little bit of risk and go to the butchers, go to the supermarkets, or you can order online these days. But you cannot be sure how the liver is. Is it toxic or is it super? And then when you get this little risky liver, you can look at it, you can smell it, and then you have to taste it. If you don't know the quality, taste a little bit, like don't eat a lot of it. Taste only a little and see what the effects are on your body. You will notice the things you get from the bad liver is you got a kind of funky feeling, kind of unbalanced, like off feeling. A little bit later when you have eaten the liver, maybe 20 minutes or 2 hours, then you might get a little bit weird stomach, a little bit upset stomach maybe. And then you might get a little bit diarrhea later. The worst case obviously is to get full-blown food poisoning, but if you eat only a little bit, you probably wouldn't. The liver has to be extremely toxic then. So that's what you gotta do if you don't know the quality. But when you look at the livers that are healthy, they seem very rich. They don't look bland. They don't smell bad, like a little bit livery. And then the taste is not bitter. It's actually very balanced. And different animals have different tasting livers. The beef liver is the strongest liver, and most people have maybe bad memories about it because beef liver can be strong, and the worse the quality is, the worse the taste is also. Like, it just tastes kinda. I have always liked liver quite a bit. We also have raw chicken. The most nutritious breakfast: raw liver, raw chicken. Holy shit. And raw milk. We're gonna grow big, guys. Big brain, big muscles. Not really. But yeah, the taste, it's more balanced. Other animal livers, the beef liver is the strongest I have tasted. Or actually I tasted this fish liver from this leg, and that was terrible. I couldn't eat it. It was birch liver. But lamb liver, veal liver, those are way more mild. And the best liver I have ever had is reindeer liver. That looked so healthy, and the taste was really good. The taste is better than beef, for sure. But the beef is really healthy. Eating its natural diet, they don't get bullshit, vaccines, medication, and antibiotics and stuff. The beef liver is really good also. And the difference is when you eat the healthy liver, you can first of all taste the difference, but then you don't get anything on your stomach. You kind of feel like you ate nothing, like it digests very well. And then almost immediately when you eat good liver, you get kind of like this coffee kind of stimulation, but there's no negatives of it. Okay. Extremely energetic, like wired up, super. And that's what you would expect, because liver has such a superior nutritional profile. The thing about this, many people hate liver, but if you kind of want to get used to the liver, eat it raw. The raw liver tastes the best. It might be like your conditioning towards raw liver might be your problem, but like in reality, the raw liver tastes the best. If that's too much for you, pussy, you can sear it a little bit with butter or ghee or tallow or something. Sear the top but leave the middle raw. That's really good too. But if you fully cook liver, it kind of changes the taste and the texture for worse, way worse. I think that's why most people hate liver. They've had that kind of liver, and it's not the same. The raw liver, that's the way to go. Just small chunks, and start small. Now, other things I've noticed, because I have taken the risk many times and I've eaten bad liver. Never had food poisoning, but I have had like a little bit of diarrhea and a little bit weird stomach and the funky feeling, the off feeling. And one thing I have also gotten eating liver. Is these white spots here? I don't know what they're called in English, like ulcers, but the ulcer is maybe in the like your intestinal lining, but kind of same stuff here. They're not too bad. I used to get them a lot when I was like a kid, but now in the adult life I've only gotten them when I was eating like liver, bad liver, or too much liver. Might also be the acidity of liver, some people say, when you eat too much liver. So that's the next point. Can you eat too much liver? Because it is so nutritious, and when you think about it, like liver has always been very highly, what's the word? Not prized, but like looked after by the natural tribes and many cultures. They always eat the liver first. Many animals also eat the liver first when they kill the animals. And many cultures still do eat the liver raw, like in Africa or the tribes that still live somewhat naturally. They always, not always, not any, but most of them eat the liver still raw. So that's something. But can you eat too much of it? Because you wouldn't get like these crazy amounts of liver. But I've seen some people eat like liver every day almost, and crazy amounts. I have not done that test yet, because I haven't gotten continuous access to great liver. That's the only way I'm gonna make that test, because shitty liver makes you kind of feel shitty. Like there is the questions about vitamin A poisoning, toxicity. I haven't not seen like actual evidence or experienced that myself. But it is something that some health gurus talk about. And when you think about it naturally, how much liver would you get in nature? Like if you kill one cow, there's a lot of meat, but the liver is, cow's liver is kind of big, but you wouldn't be eating it like every single day for weeks. But also many tribes kill animals all the time, like smaller animals, and they probably eat their liver also. So, but the best thing to do is get you, if you have not like have the taste for liver, you haven't had liver, you don't know, your body doesn't know like the profile of liver, so you don't get cravings for liver ever. So you have to introduce the food to your diet, try some good quality liver, and then start listening to your body, because my body tells me like when I want more liver or more beef, and then when I had quite a bit of liver or beef eating them, I kinda wanna some white meat, fish or chicken. That's how my body works. Like it wants different stuff, different days. Like liver and beef is more like heavier, a bit more stimulating, and sometimes I crave that. And white meats, the chicken, the fish, they're more like lighter, more calming food. And sometimes my body craves that. So that's how I try to do it. I try to take the religious beliefs out of it and listen to my body, my intuition about food. And that's I think very hard for most people. Impossible for the NPCs. They need somebody to tell them what to do. But this is not the way. You have to start knowing your own body when it wants liver or when it wants other things. So there's that. Now this liver, I already knew the animal was healthy. And yesterday I ate quite a bit of it, like 300 grams or something. And no stomach problems, and I felt really like stimulated straight away. I can already feel that I ate the liver. So liver is super powerful, one of the most powerful foods. Other things people say about liver is it's very good for your skin because of the vitamin A. Some people hate vitamin A, some people love vitamin A. For energy, the liver is great. For fertility, or giving liver to children. Some people say that's like amazing for fertility and amazing for growing child. Muscle growth, to athletics. You want to do athletics and cheat. Some people say eating liver is good for your own liver, and many people are having a lot of liver problems because of alcohol and all the medications. They're burdening their liver. And many cultures and health gurus say that eating a lot of good quality liver will regenerate your own liver faster. If you have liver problems, you might have pain in the right side of your stomach, abdominal. You might have dark eye circles. Coffee is also said to be pretty bad for liver, although some people say ghee. You might be more angry. This is the Chinese traditional medicine. They talk about you're more angry when you have liver problems, agitated. So that's something to look into, experiment. Also, if you really can't stand the liver, there are all these supplements, like there are ancestor supplements, all that shit. There was the Liver King guy. Like I feel that guy was such a psyop. Came out of nowhere with bunch of publicity, a lot of money. Smells like psyop to me. To get people, he used the primal term that was actually Arjun's Wonder Planet's term. I feel like the Liver King kinda tried to get people away from eating actually raw meat and finding Arjun's Wonder Planets and stuff, making it look kinda stupid and silly. But who knows? That's what it seemed like to me. But all these supplements, obviously they are not the same. Like this liver is under a week old. The animal was butchered 5 days or 6 days ago. Like that's the freshest, almost the freshest meat you can get. You never get that freshness in the supermarkets, never. Obviously the best would be to eat the liver straight after you gill it. I have never had that, would like to, but people say the liver is more sweet then because the glycogen stores are still full. so the taste would be even more sweet. This liver is not bitter at all. Like that's the thing about good liver. It has no bitter taste, and bitter means toxicity usually. Oh yeah, we doing it, bro. This milk is good. One thing I already noticed about the raw milk that I forgot to mention yesterday was when I used to drink the pasteurized raw milk, I used to get mucus. I think that's not how you pronounce it. Mucus. When you get, you know what I mean. But I didn't get any in drinking this raw milk, and other people have also said that you don't get the like the and that stuff that you might get from pasteurized milk. None of that with this, at least yet. I drank about 1 liter of the raw milk yesterday, and my stomach was perfect. And the energy was really good with the raw milk and liver. Wow. So anyway, that's the things I know about raw liver. Maybe I left out something. Leave a question. Go find that. Go find that shit. Go find the farmer. Or farm your own animals. That's the best. That's when you really know the liver is gonna be good. Or catch wild animals. Yeah. Yeah. See you on the next one.